Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Nick the Gardener. And it's the 1st of June, although you don't really feel like it. It's a bit cloudy, a bit cool, a little bit breezy and that, but I'm amazed how much everything's grown since I've been here last, about a week ago, and everything's just gone absolutely bonkers like the last week, especially with grass and the carrots and the peas and everything. But I'll show you around in a minute. But one of the first jobs I've got to do today is to cut the grass. Really, it's got quite long, and yeah, no longer mow May. So let's get it cut. I'll just spin you around and show you the length of the grass, and hopefully I'm going to get it in the compost bin today. I've got some other grass what I collected in a week, so I'm glad I left some compost. What I didn't turn, so I can mix it in so it don't go anaerobic. But I'll just show you the grass and that, and some of the growth on all the other stuff. Yeah, I mean the strawberries, I've got so many strawberries in here, it's unbelievable. But none of them are red yet, not what I can see anyway. But hopefully they'll be going red soon. And then there's some beauties on this side hanging over. And look at that one. Whoa. Yeah, I can't wait for these strawberries. There's loads. But yeah, the grass along here is definitely got a bit of length to it, and there's some daisies and other weeds and stuff in it. But yeah, just need to go around, get it trimmed first, and then give it a good mow. But just pan round and have a quick look. The potatoes are grown. I'll have to mulch them up, I think, today. All the raspberries have gone bonkers. Like the carrots in the carrot bin, look at them. They were only about this big last time I came up here. And yeah, I've got some, the ones what I sowed in the little gaps, they're starting to grow as well now, look. So hopefully get a real decent amount of carrots in there. And when I actually filled this up, one of the main reasons why I did it, this tool, was carrot root fly can only fly to about this high, a couple of feet. I mean, obviously with a gust of wind they can get in there, but generally they're more protected at that height from the carrot root fly. So fingers crossed, you know, I should get half decent harvest in there. And it's been raining quite a lot this week, so I haven't had to come up and water them. So I'm hoping that there's a decent amount of water at the bottom there to draw the roots down to make them real nice long carrots. And hopefully not forked or anything. Let's just hope there's not enough nutrients in there, otherwise I might do. Right, let's get this grass cut anyway. It's looking a bit long, I need to get it sorted. But look at the plot, doesn't it look fantastic? Oh, look at the, I should quickly show you the peas first. So the King Tut peas here, they're very similar to the Kent Blue, but you get purple pods of these as well. So yeah, they're doing really well. That's the best peas I've grown up here. Generally they get absolutely mullered by everything. And I've just put some taller pea sticks in, which was ash what I chopped down. I just need to tie them all in, so it just gives them a little bit more height, because they're already at the top of these buddleia canes already. Right, let's get the grass cut. Right, so that's got it trimmed with my little strimmer, and yeah, I'm going to go get the mowing out van, go around with the mower. that's the grass cut now, and I popped it in here so I can now add it to the compost. And this is what I collected earlier on in the week. There's a few leaves and stuff in there, and yeah, so it's not a bad mix, that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of this wiggle finger here onto this one, and then just keep adding a little layer at a time, just so I don't put too much grass in at once. Don't want it to go anaerobic. So yeah, I'm just going to pop a little layer on here first onto that one, and yeah, like I say, keep. Right, so hopefully I've got enough here just to give that a little light covering. Oh, look at how many worms are in here. Look. I don't know if you can see this in here. Let me see if I can get a handful. But there's loads of lovely red wrigglers in there. And although this compost does get hot, they move out to the sides where it's a bit cooler, so they don't die. But yeah, just need a little covering to cover that. A little bit more just in that corner over there. Oh, I think that'll do. So this has got a little bit of leaves mixed in with it as well. So I just want to give it another inch, maybe 2 inches covering. I think that'll do. Now, if it was really hot in the summer, you might want to water this now. But I've left these uncovered this last week, and it's been raining quite a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised if it rains again tomorrow. So I'm not going to water it. I'm just going to leave it uncovered and let nature do its thing. Normally, when you're turning a compost, you want to get the outside and mix it to the middle, stuff like that, because the outside will be cold and probably have weed seeds in it. You want to get that in the middle if you can. Just a little bit more over there, and on this bit here. And one more for luck. Right, so a bit more grass. So this is a good way of getting rid of your grass clippings if you haven't got that much carbon. Is turn half a pile or just a third of a pile or something, and then start mixing your grass clippings in layers with the compost that's already there. What I'll do is I'll finish this and I'll bring you back when I'm done. I just want to show you how many worms are in this compost. Look at that, nice little worm ball there. So yeah, there's loads in there. Look. Absolutely beautiful. Composting worms, red wrigglers, bramlins, tiger worms. There's a centipede there, their arch enemy. I tell you, not far to go now. So that's the compost turned into there, and laid it quite well. So you can see there's still quite a lot of carbon materials down at the bottom here. But that's going to sink down over this next week or two. And what I'll probably do then is when I get some more materials, I might just leave that one. I might start filling this one up now. If I can get, you can see all the worms at the bottom here, look still. If I can get enough carbon materials off a customer who gave me the rabbit bedding and stuff, it'll be perfect to go in here at the base, and then get some more grass clippings on top. But I can't stress the importance of compost, really. It's yeah, compost is absolutely awesome stuff, really. I mean, everyone should be making it. Even if you're only living in a flat, just pop it in, you know, something like a little bucket like this, and well, make a little worm farm or something out of that, with another bucket on top of it or something. But yeah, just getting some own soil, what you've made yourself, which is perfect for growing stuff in, is the most brilliant thing you can ever do, really. Well, in my opinion, anyway. Right, so in this bed here with the kohlrabi and the swede, there's a few weeds coming through here, so I definitely need to get in there and pull them. So that's the next job. So that's all the beds weeded now, pretty much. Probably missed a few here and there, but yeah, I'm quite pleased overall with how things are looking. The kohlrabi in here, which I've never grown before, actually started to form. Quite exciting. And the Swedes, they're not doing amazingly well, got to be honest. It looks like they've been had by flea beetles, and the discoloration of the leaves looks like it's got a bit of a white fly on there or something. I can't see no white fly, so it might just be the damage from the flea beetle. It's, there's definitely a mole or some voles or something in there, because I've filled in a couple of holes. There's a couple of holes over in the garlic bed as well. This cabbage bed, these greyhounds are starting to heart up a bit now, but you can see the slight discoloration on these leaves as well, and that's probably down to whitefly. But the red calibos in the middle there, especially this one here, is going absolutely mental. It's massive compared to all the others. So I'm really excited to see how that one does. So yeah, I've weeded through here as well. I've reduced the size of the comfrey a little bit, just in time for the bees to come and pollinate it. Yeah, so any ones that are gone over like this, I've tried to take all these out. That's just because this one is not bocking 14, and it will self-seed everywhere. So I've been popping that in the compost as well. The potatoes here are absolutely fantastic, but I'm not sure what's happened in this little middle bit here. It looks like there's like a cat or something maybe been lying down in it. Well, it's a bit big for a cat, maybe a deer or something, but I doubt it. It's probably just the wind. But we're all getting flowers on now, and they're doing really well. They all look really nice and healthy. I'll probably have to pinch out some of these flowers, and that's just to stop the energy from going into the flower to produce the seed. And you should get better potatoes, really, bigger potatoes. The broccoli bed, this one is really covered in whitefly. You can see the discoloration on that leaf and the whitefly in there. But I don't spray anything on my allotment. I don't do anything for any of the bugs or anything, slugs, moles. I just leave everything alone, and hopefully it will balance itself out. So I can start to see a little head forming on that little broccoli there. So that's good. The things are doing really well. I'm glad I waited a bit longer to put things out and give them the correct decent spacing. Yeah, got a couple of little yellow leaves I could have ripped off on that. The cauliflowers in here, this front row along here is the Romanesco, and this one looks like a beast as well. That little one in here, I don't think it's going to pull through. I'll leave it in for now. I've got no spare cauliflowers, but I've got spare cabbage, I think, and maybe a broccoli at home. So the garlic in here, there was a couple of little holes down here. In fact, you can see there's another hole there, look. You see that? That's yeah, a bit of bindweed I missed. But yeah, these holes I've just been filling them in, so like that. It's not going to stop them though. I think the other holes are just here. Well, blocked up. Oh, just one just here, look. So yeah, definitely something under this bed. That's why I think there's a couple of garlic here what didn't grow. Gladioli, still looking pretty good. Starting to go over now though. And the garlic has got so much rust on it. I mean, some of it's still green in the middle here. But I'm going to definitely harvest it. I mean, I think generally it's harvested on the longest day, isn't it? But I think I might do it a little bit earlier. I'll probably have a little root around at the base of some of them just to see how they're doing. But if they're fattening up or not. That one's not looking too bad, is it? But yeah, it's looking alright, that one. Yeah, so maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the most, isn't it? Three weeks tomorrow, on the 21st. But probably could be 4 then, like I say. All depends really on how many of the leaves die down and if I think the bulbs are splitting underneath. So the broad beans, I'm probably going to pick some of these soon because I feel like they're fattening up quite nicely lower down here. Oh, actually that one's not really, but some of them feel quite full. I did have some the other day actually, and boiled them and then put them with some butter, and they're a bit fiddly, but there's a snail, leave it, a bit fiddly, but they were pretty nice. So yeah, not quite fattened out actually, but I think I've got a couple of snowball turnips to take. Maybe I'll come down here, you see that one just in there. There's a couple in there which are decent size. And the onions, actually got decent sized onions this year, and I think there may be one maybe Valium leaf miner what I think might have it with the twisted growth of the leaves, but all the others look fine. And I've got some decent sized onions here really, and we've not sent up a scape yet, touch wood, so we're looking pretty good. I didn't get any onions last year, so resets are looking brilliant. And then the multi-sowed onions down through here, you can see there's a big molehill right in the middle. But yeah, but these are still tiny, and only going to get little onions from these I think, but I'll get quite a few I should imagine. The leeks in the middle have bolted, not all of them, some of them, but I'll leave them for the flowers, for the pollinators and what have you. The beans finally started to climb up the strings, or on most of them anyway. A couple at the end have been eaten by the slugs and snails, but that's okay, I've got some left. And like I say, these peas are fantastic. The King Tut and the, what are these ones? I think these are my snow peas, and the ones at the end of the Knee Plus Ultra. Something like that anyway. Yeah, these are snow peas, I've got the little label down there. So yeah, everything's looking really good on the allotment. I'm coming back down tomorrow, I'm going to harvest a worm farm I think. That's if it's not raining. But considering it's like June, and look at the sky. It's just overcast, dreary, cold and blustery. But hopefully it's good. Well, it can only get better, can't it really, I suppose. Thanks a lot for joining me today. Just done a couple of little jobs. Like I say, I'm going to come back tomorrow, do the worm farm I think. Need to go home and get some food. Oh, this garlic in here is doing okay as well. But I thought it was soft neck, but it's hard neck. And this didn't have much rust on it actually, not that long ago, but this has got a lot of rust on it now. But the strawberries, I'll end the video with one last look at all these strawberries under here, because they're doing fantastic. Ooh, look at all them. I just hope, oh look at that, the rats don't get them. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. please give me a like and a subscribe and a comment, or if you've got a question or anything, please leave it in the comment section. Brilliant, thank you very much and goodbye. And then get some more grass clippings on top. But I can't stress the importance of compost, really. It's you know, it's the life force of the allotment, really. It's what makes everything flourish. I can get this fucking thing done. Excuse my language. I'll leave that for a minute.